Pixie Rain, and we are on episode 21. Sorry about the end of last episode. The thing kind of crashed, and so that ended the episode a little unexpectedly. There was a few things. I was having some network problems, so that we did a little bit of work offline. We went ahead and took off the Atmo things, as you can see here, the turbines for the atmosphere, and instead we installed some hydrogen drive. We're going to go ahead and keep working with hydrogen. I think we're gonna keep these Atmo drives on here, but we're gonna also put some thrusters here for ion drives as well. I decided to opt with less of these because I just don't see. There's no real atmosphere that we can breathe on Mars, but it occurred to me that there is atmosphere because the turbines are moving and things like that are moving. So I wasn't sure if, I thought maybe if I did the large turbines, it would be less useful, especially once we got off Mars. It would be a lot better for our mobility. I like the idea of the turbines for that extra kick to get out of atmosphere, but I don't know that I like them for a primary source of transportation. So for this particular build, so we're going to go ahead and make some adjustments. For right now, we're getting an additional hydrogen tank on here, and we did move. We moved the oxygen tank over. We stockpiled the oxygen from the other tank onto this one, and then we went ahead and moved the engines on either side, and we also moved the reactors down to either side too. We went ahead and made all of the propulsion, all the power generating stuff to be red along with the hydrogen tanks. So we're going to go ahead and go back to getting this finished up. We're going to get all of these unfinished stuff done, get them all filled in, get it all set up. I also want to be able to get these both sides engine pods in place and get them built up as well. So we've got a few things we want to do on this episode, and so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's see here.
No energy.
Oh man, I really should put a chair back here. Alright, so as you can see, I keep forgetting. We need to get a recharge of our stuff. We're gonna need some ice. Looks like we're out of hydrogen. Yup, we gotta go get some ice. Which is gonna facilitate us to need to. Oh wait, I can go down and get that other vessel in place. I wonder if I should set up a docking port and then just put like a vertical deal and just have it drive underneath. You know, that might be a smart way to go. Yeah. You know, if I used, instead of merge blocks, if I used like a conveyor port, what if I brought two conveyor ports side to side? Like I had a conveyor port on one and I had the docking port on the other, and I ran and then I could set up like spots to dock when I bring the ship or bring the vehicles up. That would work too. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and get these sorted. Alright, so all those have been done. Let's see here. Those in there because we don't need those. And then let's go ahead and run all the way down here, and we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to continue going through the current supply pile and work on building and stuff like that until we absolutely can't do it anymore. And that's kind of the goal here, is just to load it up as much as possible. Honestly. Okay, well, this should be interesting. See, I was gonna put I was gonna put an ion drive there, but I changed my mind. I decided that it would be easier to do that because then I could run a vent off of those, and that would work really well. actually going to change this one because this is not the correct one I want. I want the sci-fi one, so we're going to go ahead and change this to the sci-fi one. Alright.
Fuel critical.
How in the world did I manage to get myself in this predicament? I am stuck inside of this thing. What the hell? Wow. Oh gosh, I can't get out of here. Alright, well, you know what that means. I'm gonna have to respawn. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna cut this free.
Your
Ow.
health is low.
Yeah, I know. I gotta redo that. I couldn't do it. A lot of things I could do, but that I couldn't do. Now we're back up and running again. Alright, and then that plugs some tubes, there's still tubes. We're back underneath the, in the deep underbelly. Alright, oh snap. Okay. I see how that is. Alright, interesting. get some ice. I mean, that's just all there is to it. We gotta get ice. I don't know that I have any more hydrogen. I do. In the armory, there's hydrogen. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the armory and let's get the hydrogen out of there, and that's the end of the hydrogen. So, yeah. We need to definitely, get some, something done with the, H2 stuff here. It's a bit much. So let's go ahead and jump up here. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I got a secondary. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and put... We're going to take those and that away. And the reason why we're going to do that is because we're going to put those in there. And we're going to put that in there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we go up to the hydrogen tank. We're going to put all these empties in here. Yeah, see? Let's go to, let's look for, let's see. I'm looking for a large hydrogen tank. Alright, so... And see, we're gonna go ahead and fill these up, and that, by setting that up like that, that's gonna work out really nice. Now, let's just go ahead and fly out to the ice. Let's see if I remember correctly, we were out that way. get this thing done, so...
Meteor storm inbound.
Let's see here. What else did I need? Oh, yeah. I like being able to sneak up on these little hidey holes there. It saves me on running around, so that's something you can do. And when you're doing your own builds, is to just take advantage of the spots in which you're in. Let's see here. I gotta go up, run over, jump down, drop that, fly up, fly over, get on the roof. Okay, computers in place, computers in place.
Energy low.
Let's go ahead. Yep, computers in place for that battery. And computers in place for that battery. Okay, cool. Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this down, because we don't need this for Oh wow, am I full of something? Oh wow, that's a lot of pieces, parts for that. Alright, no problem. Let's zip out to one of these small cargo pods and we're going to drop off. And then we're going to jump over here. idea here is that I want to streamline it a little bit more, kind of get a good feel for it. Let's see. Here we go. Not being very patient, I know. Can't help it. I can't help that I want to get this set up. I want to get her elevated. I want her up in the air. Alright, let's get some more stuff here. We're gonna need more grids. I feel like if we can get, oh, first of all, we're gonna need more ice. What I'd like to do, honestly, is set up a drill rig. Ideally, that would be perfect. Do a huge, giant drill rig and just drill up all the ice I can. Store it, stockpile it, and then it'd be nice to be able to move that platform from location to location, just be mining the ice. That might be something I actually might want to look into. It's really not a bad idea. If I had that, I wonder if this could haul it. If I did that, I could hook it up to this. But on the other hand, I could actually make this into... What if I did that? What if I made it into a giant... Oh wow, what if I did do that? What if I made it really, really big? Well, I could go large grid, but I mean, if I did small grid, what is the? I wonder what is the content level that holds 500,000 liters? Okay. And how much does one of these hold? Obviously, large grid's probably gonna hold a lot more. What does this hold? That holds... wow. Huh. 1,500,000 liters. Well, crap. Maybe I need to build a large grid mining operation that has a cargo pod on it and it has a hydrogen tank. And just build that. That would work, and if I did that, I could actually... yeah, and I could strip down that... yeah, cause see, it'd be 15... so if I did that, but 500,000... so if I had 1, 2, yeah, actually I could do it small grid because I could just, yeah, actually that would make a lot of sense. All right, we're coming down. We're gonna do this. We could convert this over into a large grid. A driller platform is what we could do with this. And then that would really work. All I'd have to do is just stack up the tanks and then have a big old platform out here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up So now we got her up on this. We're just going to go ahead and we'll run the thing out from there, and we're going to take those things all down, and then we're going to put a huge drill rig up there. And when we set up the drill rig, I'm thinking we'll have it so that it unfolds into an arc, and then we set it up so that it goes a left and right. But how would we set it up? See, that's the trick. I'm thinking because we could set this up to go, and we could even remote drive this out to the location and let it stockpile it up. And then we bring it back and then offload it via a connector, which would have to have a vertical connector. So we'd have to have a way to be able to, like a connector arm, or have it attached to a piston or something that would go out and fuel up the ship. I like that idea a lot, actually. This is really a good idea, because then we can actually use the same method for getting ores too if we want. This thing doesn't process it, it's just to collect it and bring it back. I like that. We could do one for ice, and we could do one for, we could actually build two of these. Actually, if we wanted to, we could build another one that's for the others, so. I'm thinking if we've got, between the two tanks, we've got 1,000,000 gallons right here, or 1,000,000 liters. I figure we could fill that tank up in a couple of things. So, that being the thought, we could set this up with one, two. Alright. That does make her pretty top heavy though. Actually, we could set it up so that all the tanks and cargo pods are on the bottom, and then we set up the crane on top, and the crane just kind of folds up and over and down, and it does a sweep all the way around, like so, and then that would really do the trick. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Energy low.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we want to set this up so that we have a similar distance all the way down the end of these. So 1, 2, 3, so every fourth one. 2, 3, 4, we're going to set this on an angle. Alright, and we're going to set it here. And here. Alright, cool. Now let's go ahead and... Now I wonder if I can do that. I'm gonna try something here. I haven't tried this before, but I'm gonna see if I can do it. I don't know that I can. Yeah, I wanna see if I can do this. Yeah, no, it won't let me double up on it, will it? Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I thought maybe if I could double up on the wheels, it might make a big difference, but it won't.
Energy critical.
I want to get these wheels in place here. Alright, cool. We're going to charge up. And in a couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to call this an episode, but I want to be able to get the basic setup in place, pull it off of the wheel, you know, off the platform there. And I'm thinking to do this and to really get it good, we're going to want a piston that comes down and locks in place. And that's what I'm kind of thinking, just to mobilize it, you know. So we got this all set up like this, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually, I'm going to grind off here. We're going to go ahead and pull out. I just like to use these to get the wheels in place. Now that the wheels are in place, Oops, don't want that. Okay, so this is going to pretty much wrap up this episode. I didn't really have a lot of chatting going on, but I did want to get this build started, and I wanted to be able to begin on this idea. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Keep on building, and of course, like, subscribe, all this sort of thing you do at the end. And there's a whole lot more to come. We've got this. We might get hit by the pirates again. We're thinking we might finish clearing out the last 2 salvages, and we still need to take out the other 3 bases plus the headquarters. So there's a whole lot more to come. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, keep building.